big toe flexibility and strength is particularly advantageous to train with the sled because you can gently get into athletic positions. And with no equipment, you can get similar results through a combination of bent and straight leg calf raises. I like a set to burnout of each. You've got a super smooth scale because with the straight leg, you can go from 2 legs to 1 leg. And with the bent knee, you can also go 2 legs. Plus you control how far you reach. So you can work at your pain-free level, get stronger over time. And for most goals, this can get the job done, even though it seems super simple. And slant is a nice combo of calf and big toe with a smooth flow from 2 legs to 2 legs up, 1 leg down to 1 leg. Big toe context, I don't think you have to do sled and body weight and slant. I believe in having at least one of those ingredients in your regimen. And intentionally or unintentionally, I've been doing at least one of those things on a weekly basis for over 10 years. Now we'll do a footwear comparison just to get the idea. Of course, this isn't an athletic shoe, but even athletic shoes are narrower than the foot naturally is. And then you have stiffness. So the stiffer and narrower that is, the less the big toe is going to be able to stretch and strengthen the way it should. So barefoot can work. Common problems are slipping, blisters. So flexible and foot shaped is just basic knowledge to know. And 350,000 surgeries a year are done in America alone on people whose big toes hurt because of the toe being jammed in. They get pain right here. Calf raises off a step, less big toe, but not only valid for the calf, more ideal for loading. Again, you've got bent and straight leg, and you've got a super smooth scale because you can go 2 legs, you can go 2 legs up, 1 leg down, then you can go 1 leg, and then you can load. And then we've got linking the ankle mobility with the knee and the leg, which is as simple to scale as elevating the front foot, less flexibility, and you can even assist yourself to get into that position. Now let's recap how simple this could be. Big toe, straight calf, bent calf. Now putting that ankle mobility together with knee and leg. Didn't even have to use any equipment. Could elevate your front foot on a stair or something like that. Everything insanely scalable to any level. So to this day and forever, I'll be obsessed with the Zero program more than any other program. Why? Because as someone who spent tens of thousands of dollars on surgeries and drugs trying to keep my body together, the idea that I can segment these abilities over time, like someone mastering push-ups and pull-ups, to then have more knee, ankle ability, less pain than normal body. And if you're going to be training the back of those ankles, I like to also train the front of the ankles, even if only for a set. As you can see, Onyx is copying me here, but it kind of demos that kids don't really have to do this stuff, but for adults, I think there's a bit more to gain since we've often lost a lot of these abilities. Good job, buddy. I'm going up, down to the big toe, up, down to the pinky toe. Go until you can barely get those toes up. Good job. I want to be clear that I was not trying to improve my mobility. These methods help me get off drugs and not have more surgeries for my knees. So when I get questions about different measurements and how long will it take me, I wasn't paying attention. To this day, I don't care. It was maybe 6-8 years in that people started complimenting my mobility. So what I care about is, can you enjoy the things you want in life? If not, that's my purpose, helping people do that, or helping people learn how to take care of themselves, not to fall back in. I've been over 10 years now without knee problems and these things that used to take away a lot of my joy in life. So to me, it's like your goals in training should be serving your goals in life, not you serving arbitrary goals and being stressed out about that. So you have demand versus how much ability you have. Pain and injury comes down to that equation. So this is not an end-all be-all video because these are ways that I've helped improve ability, but any method of improving ability could be valid, and any common sense way of reducing demand could be valid. There are probably certain demands you want to have in life and not just be laying in bed all day. So I hope this helps power you up to have more control of that ability side.